Right, flip coin. Come on, there we go. Check the coin. Let's keep the coin. Well done, we're getting paid. Yeah, here we are. It's the core division. It's week number 13. That's right, you're coming up on the end of the regular season in the NATTS season number 10. Are we seeing a preview of the possible finals? Yeah, you heard it right here. That's a possible prediction. I didn't say it was a correct one, but that's what appears to be happening here. Flying Floofs, Diamond Dogs, it's the lads in purple versus the proper IRBB. Diamond Dogs have won the toss, chose to kick. And this is about to become one of the craziest battles you've seen. Both teams absolutely guaranteed are qualifying into the playoffs. Floofs, of course, are coming in with one reserve. And yeah, you can see that right. Something very strange is going on with the IRBB. They might actually be back to normal. Now, right, it's free pantaloons. Lots of golden pantaloons. Constable Ed's more than delighted about that one. He'll take it. As you can see, look at the crazy skill sets both teams have. This is absolutely diabolical. So let's get this one started. That's a great start there, lad. He's down. He's going to stay down for a while. Excellent. Of course. Let's admit it here, from the RBB's perspective here, aka the Diamond Dogs, he's not dead. That's a change. They'll take it. So, Floofs are just going to be driving in here, solid, concise, but mind you, the Diamond Dogs are going to do bloody the same thing. So you've got two possible results of this game here, lads. You're either going to see an absolutely crazy skill fest, back, forth, or you're going to see some of the craziest control and scrambles for the ball you've ever seen. Because neither team may give quarter. Now, I don't think they're going to go all out trying to hurt each other. Because let's face it, from their viewpoint in the core division, both these two teams have qualified. There's statistically no way either one can fail to qualify at this point here. Now it's just a matter of them pretty much deciding which one's number one, which one's number two, unless something absolutely insane happens. Boy, that's a lot to get in one sentence, isn't it? I knew this was the wrong day to quit amphetamines. Anyway, as you can see here, driving in, they're going to make this a completely insane game as much as they can with light screen. We'll see if this goes back and forth. Could this be an injury fest? That's always possible, considering you're all Armour 7 teams. Mind you, get so much dodge away, run away, get away, fade away. Yeah, if they've got every single away, yeah, they can score home. And away. Alright, so Floofs have decided, well, maybe we should actually try for driving down, maybe look at an early score, or they might actually decide to make use of those golden pantaloons. It's going to be hard to tell how these teams really feel. For all we know, the two coaches, and I can see them having quite the animated discussion on the sideline there. There's a lot of gesturing. They could be discussing what the result's going to be. It's not unheard of, especially when you have two teams that, at this point here, just want to get into the playoffs. You know, the final 16 teams. They've both made it. Nothing's going to change it from this game here. There's no desperation in it. Okay, there's a wee bit of desperation there when the poor bugger doesn't actually know how to catch the ball. See, there you go. He's finally got the bloody thing. About time. Fails the dodge. Down he goes. He's stunned. Well, so much for that exciting play. Right, Diamond Dogs. Are you going to just stand there and take it like an elf? I understand there's lots of squealing of pigs when that happens. I call them my sister. Or are you actually going to do something creative? Oh, here we go. Fouling time, is it? There we go. Drive in. He takes the read roll. Rather an aggressive play here by the Diamond Dogs. Like we said, the game doesn't necessarily, in its own way, determine anything. But, that said, there's a bit of pride between these two teams here. because they definitely want to get the highest seeding because, well, let's face it, whoever gets the highest seeding probably from this division of one of these two will probably first round have to face whoever blunders their way out of the Hooligan division. Now, either they're going to think that's a great idea, or maybe not so great idea. But it is a matter of pride between these two coaches, and I can definitely see by some of those very, very suggestive hand gestures being used here by the coaches. I don't think anything's really determined at this point. They're really going to just let everything hang loose and, well, try and win this for both their team pride. If things get a little carried away, or it starts looking, predominantly one way, then I can see an agreement be coming out. But in the meantime, they're going to give it everything they've got because, well, let's face it, reasons. So, Floof's driving down the pitch here. They're seeing what they can do. If they can maybe get a solid in. That's only a stun, unfortunately. Now, well, I'll have to do for now. And fortunately, it's Surf's Up time. And, well, the crowd, well, they can't really tell the difference between the two. Look at the uniforms there. But I never said, quite frankly, that, Flying Floofs fans are exactly the smartest in the league. That, privilege is reserved solely for those of the Ogre team because they're still celebrating their qualifying for the quarterfinals from last season. Well, I could tell, my team was just recently at that stadium. Well, fouling has continued. Constable Ed still counting the money, and quite frankly, he couldn't be bothered. They're both elves. He doesn't really see any reason to particularly call anything here. There we go, crazy drive, re-rolls it again, once again, only gets the push me, push you, that is now the second time. The Diamond Dogs have gone all out, and they're rewarded for their time and effort with a skull. Well, Knotful's making his decision here, pretty much, decided if you're going to keep fouling, none of the rest of this is going to work. There's a quick wrestle there by the Floofs. Floofs, of course, have come in. They've got their ball together. They've got the free pantaloons as was handed out at the beginning of the game. Well, they finally got something over there. And there's a solid KO. About time. But he's decided not to quite score this one here. Because, well, you could make this a high-speed team. You could make this a high-scoring game. It really is up to the teams. Do I approve of this? Look, you've got two high-speed teams. Why not have a 5-4, 6-5 game going through? That would be my statement to both coaches, because all those SPP have got to help your team going into the finals. Because you could use a couple more level-ups. But instead, well, here you go again, more fouling. And again, more defective fouling. It's not working yet, is it? Diamond Dogs, well, they're bringing the team right back up here. Solid punch away. Let's see if this actually achieves anything. No, it's just a knockdown. Well, where are you going, lad? Diving through the team. Fails the dodge, of course. And he's deciding to actually re-roll that one. Does get away with it, and away he goes. How about this lad? And he does get up. And you can see here, it's just a clinic of elves. He decides not to do the foul this time. Showing just how crazy some of this dodging can really get. There's another solid punch. Yeah, it's wonderful when you have sidestep and there's only one square to go to anyway. It's dare to live the dream. Right, these majestic people purple thingies. If it wasn't for the Ascals, you'd almost assume they're just, friendly humans. But no, definitely, it's elves. Lots of Prill elves. And it comes another solid block. To solid it, down goes the lad. Has anyone else deciding to take part here? Now, more fouling, here we go. Finally, they got somebody. About time. And yep, the Apothecary has actually been burned on that one. And of course, Constable Ed still deciding, the price is right. Indeed. Well, Diamond Dodge, you did want to stop fouling away. You started this. Well, don't worry. According to the Diamond Dog coach, you can see from the sign and from the rather, expressive hand gesture, he's going to finish this one. Definitely he's going to finish. Now he's going to finish that one all right, and there's another missed game after yet another stat decrease was rolled. Well, fantastic. Of course, I can hear many of you now looking at this game here going, well done. If you two just keep up this wonderful job, we won't have to worry about any of your bloody team being intact by the time the playoff happens. Well done, bravo, keep it up, lads. Now, flying floofs just continue manoeuvring. And they continue manoeuvring. And just continue on manoeuvring. Have you decided on anything yet? Now, here we go, another solid hit. And let's decide how the floof's going to try with yet another, putting the boot in. Yeah, it certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Meanwhile, the rest of the team advancing up here. That's always nice to see the Apothecary's already blown early, but no. He thought about it. He definitely thought about it, but no, changed his mind. It's like those O-turns you do sometimes when you're driving. Starts as a U-turn, you just change your mind. And the floofs decide not to lay the boot in. Of course, as we said, 3 pantaloons lying around there. As for the Diamond Dogs, well, they don't mind the KOs. They do have the extra, elven wine sitting there on the side. And of course, they do have the fame being the top team in the core division. The floofs would like to disprove that. Don't blame the lads. Now, where's this lad going? Oh, red dice. What a novel idea. Shame it didn't work. Floofs, turn 7. Well, so much for this being a high-scoring affair. Both teams have just decided, swing, punch, how often do they actually get to do this? There's a solid bunch away. Don't blame them on that one. Anytime today, lad. Of course, I use lad as a universal term, considering they are elves. How do you tell the difference? I've heard much confusion in the brothel about that one. Of course, some people complain once you've actually slept with elf, there's no going back in the first place anyway. Really, there's no going back. You probably caught something that's over 1,000 years old and there's no treatment. Well, looks like the floofs. Here comes Blitz. Do they get any result out of this one? Well, he actually decides to re-roll that. Dolls get the power. Does anything exciting happen? No, there goes the rookie. And here we go, one more time. He's gone. Well, didn't nail you anyway. Well, are you going to do anything about this one, Constable? Yeah, he's decided he's had enough of this. Not enough of the money, though. There's definitely plenty more, but he's definitely indicated, right, enough of that. Or was that enough of that? Anyway, getting on. RBB is more delighted to, you know what? Let's actually start racking up some actual injuries here. That will do just nicely there, lad. And that is very satisfying for them indeed. You want to make this a fellow person not score? I think the Diamond Dogs are more than willing to make you pay for the, decisions in your life. Now, wonderful dodge. It's a shame it didn't work. Isn't it amazing? Elf dodging actually does fail. Never when you're against them, though, is it? Then they're flawless, aren't they? Yeah, right, floofs. They've got the one reroll. They might as well go for the cheeky hit. They get it. Lad's down. He's stunned. Would you like to throw any more hits? How about you? Well, we'll move into position here so they can still get the 2 dice. Come on, one more. How about you? Okay, are you satisfied yet? No, not quite. Clearly you can still get another dice in. There you go. Would you like to reflect on the error of your way? Side step, and then it goes. And the Floofs, well, finally decide to score the bloody thing. Shows me how excited I was by that play. But Floofs paid dearly. They had reserves coming in. Not anymore, you don't, Sunshine. And now you're about to learn why they're nicknamed, the RBB. Rhythm, beat, and bash down is pretty much it. So, Diamond Dogs. I don't think have taken very kindly to their, basically casual treatment they've gotten at the end of the Floofs. You, a fast elf team, decided not to make this a fast high-scoring game. Well, challenge accepted, the Diamond Dogs. Oh yeah, going to decide and demonstrate repeatedly, hopefully in your holdout sqaure, what they can do. Of course, then again, everyone does remember, with glee, both have used their apothecary, and you still got pretty much the second half to have a death, which is traditional for these teams. Place your bets, everyone, place your bets. Who's going to get the stuff with a death? Tradition usually says it's going to be the Diamond Dogs. Now, Floof's perfect defense. Do you want to do anything with it? Well, it's something alright. Didn't say it's a good thing. Ball lands in the back. Now we're going to see, are they going to actually try it? Do they want to creatively try the one dice touchdown? Well, there's your answer. No. No. Beatings is the call of the day. That lad's got the ball. Does he actually get the aim? Yes, easy. Easy pass, easy peasy. Push me, push you. Lovely. Unfortunately, I hate to say it there, but yeah, unfortunately, Contemplate really has had enough of that one there, and he's just calling that one now. But he'll gladly take the money. So, there's that excitement there. And let's get back onto the field, lads. You see, here's the problem. You really are facing maybe not the most exciting game, but like I said, you're looking at coming out of the core division here. This is possibly the finals. Now, I'm dead serious, lads. This could be it between these two teams. Because so far, round 2, no one has been able to figure out a way to stop them. Of course, according to the Dwarf coaches in the league, challenge accepted, they're eager for a piece of them. Then again, so are the Dwarves. But here's the thing being said by both these teams. You've got to catch them first. Ask the Dwarfs. They still say challenge accepted on that one. Alright, come on. Let's get on with it. Unfortunately, Constable Ed deciding, since it's his wife's anniversary, well, at least it gets rid of that little problem, but it does remove one of the Diamond Dogs from the field. So, here we go. What excitement have we got today? That's a high kick, so it's a brilliant onside kick, but unfortunately the Elves are all over that one. Come on, out the rafters, there you go. Easy, as always. And the lad is off. And you're going, how did he catch that so easy? And how's he failed that so easy? That's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can see his future. You catch it all 6 and then you double one it. Well, there you go. Floofs now finally have a crazy opportunity. And there's the bell rung. And that's wonderful. So, crowd's absolutely delighted on that one. And now, Diamond Dogs have now got themselves a wee bit of a problem. They've actually got to protect the ball. The Floofs are actually looking, pretty damn dominating on this one here. Famous last words, isn't it? Because as they say it, I've probably jinxed it. Well, y'all know I'm a closet fan of the RBB here, so Definitely a closet fan in there. I'll be murdered if I watch this out in public. What are you doing cheering for Elves? I'm not cheering for them. Well, I cheer when they die. Does that count? That is a wonderful try. Would you like to try that again? Great. Returning the favour, once again, another double won by Elves. See, Elves can fail things. Absolutely delightful. Diamond Dogs, well, it's not a perfect situation, but at least the ball's on the ground, and everyone knows, everyone loves when Elves have their balls on the ground. Well, this is getting absolutely brutal, isn't it? Wonderful, there goes another one. Well, let's get him off the pitch. That's 3. This is getting absolutely deadly here. This is something the Diamond Dogs didn't quite expect to have. A casualty fest. They're going, how has he pulled that one off? Agility 5, ladies and gentlemen, agility 5. Now he figured out how to do it, and it's all part of his cunning and elaborate plan, apparently. And that's it, Diamond Dogs. Now they're not going to waste any time. Time to get down that field and actually score this bloody thing. Quick little dodge away, even going to mock the poor lad up, give him a wee bit of trouble. And that's a wee bit of trouble over there. Oh, well done, lad. Well done. You KO'd yourself. Absolutely great job. However, once again, as mentioned before, when it comes to the Diamond Dogs, they don't mind a KO. He's not dead. Yeah, especially having the extra Elven wine on the sideline there. Oh, I think he thinks that's a great idea. Flying floofs, how'd it go so wrong? And according to, well, most of the other BBP, they have a list. It's a long one too. Yeah, step 1, of course, right up there is you're playing Elves. That's where it all went wrong. Of course, seriously though, we have seen how this team's done some pretty spectacular things. Even on some of the broadcasts occasionally. So, what you got in store for us here? How about a boot to the face? And wonderful, there he goes. Absolutely great. And, well, there goes another one. We're getting a smash fest. This is delightful. Elves destroying Elves. Like I said, the rest of the division, let alone the league right now, is cheering because no matter what happens, as long as Elves get hurt, everybody wins. But you take some relish in saying that, don't you there? Yeah, I do. Well, he's in. He's absolutely in. All done. And that makes it 1-1. And now the Floofs have to go back in the offense. But as you can see there, well, now they've got 3 injured. They've sort of returned the favour. But once again, extra Elven wine, bit of hair gel. Those lads are back up. I'll use the term where lads loosely, as pointed out before, because I can't frankly tell. Do you want to go cup a feel? You! Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you, Panda. You just volunteered yourself. That's what you get for raising your eyebrows. I saw it. I saw it right there. Well, suddenly they're starting to run out of players. Dare we dream. Perfect defense. That's absolutely the best result the Diamond Dogs could roll. Well, and now we'll see what actually happens to the ball. Floofs might actually have to, well, do something such crazy as, actually think about what they're doing. And ball comes down for the rafters. It's a decent spot. Floofs should be able to recover that pretty quickly. But they're going to start off with some good solid push me, push you. I swear it's foreplay between these teams. There's another solid blow. Down goes that little floof. Or is that a fluff? Puff? State puff. Poof? Poof. We'll call it poof. It's something alright. Yeah, there's something alright. There's another solid punch. And he almost breaks like China. That niggle's going to come back to haunt you one of these days, isn't it? And the floofs continue trying to get something to happen here, but not this turn. They do succeed in getting the ball up, but it's time to stop, driving up the field, but can you stall it out this time? Not so sure about that, lad. There we go, Diamond Dogs. Once again, light screen and starting to give what for. We know what for it is. At least for that last inspection they got. Or is that infection? I'll have to ask the Nurgles about that one. Anyway, enough about me sister. Let's get back to the game here. Well, that works out beautifully there for the Floofs, because let's take another swing at that young chap. Yeah. Do you bleed? Well, he bleeds alright, and he's bleeding all over the pitch. And now the Floofs are starting to actually look at the things that, you know, have to go bing, including, you know, actually scoring a touchdown here. Now, of course, here's the great problem when you're dealing with such high agility, sidestepping, prancing teams like this. Is that safe? No, of course not. And he's got the 3 rerolls. But let's see what he actually does. Everyone pay attention. This is how an elf team takes care of another elf team. Well, he's clearly defective. He's not dead. Well, they're certainly giving what for. So much for that drive down the side. Diamond Dogs, light screen, because, well, frankly, they don't really have to, you know, put a massive screen in at this point here. Anything you can do, we can do better. Well, that's pretty much the song between these two teams. There's a solid blitz on the side. He actually got him. Down he goes. But once again, it seems to be the critical pieces for most of these teams. Both these teams seems to be, well, surviving so far, except for Ziggy. Ziggy's going to be missing a day. Well, that's alright. According to the Diamond Dogs, they're not going to need him until, you know, the next game after that anyway. Oh, wonderful job. You tripped. Would you like to try that again? There he goes. Easy pass. And he dropped it. And now you have done what you never do with any elf team. You've left your balls on the ground. I mean, you know, and we always know, you know, elves are really great at cupping your balls. And here they go again. Everything works. But he then fails the dodge away. Does he wish to re-roll that? Let's rethink what you're doing there, lad. Double fails! Well, that was a brilliant idea there, lad. Well, now we've actually got a scramble for the ball, and both teams have now decided to, well, quite frankly, if they weren't already, the game has just gotten into a new serious note. Tackle! Sidestep! Fall down! You bastard! And they're still slugging away, but, well, there's lots of dodge too. Who knew that the Elves would actually have to have tackle to deal with each other's dodge? Well, both these teams, it's exactly what they've had to start doing. Does he make the handoff? And he fails it once again. Oh God, what's wrong? Looking over the side there, Constable Ed just can't stop laughing. Because you see it right there, double one. What could possibly go wrong? Again, as the BBP is, it's a long list, starting with being Elves. There's a solid pounding, gives the fist, and away he goes. Diamond Dogs once again. The mad dash, he's got the ball, makes the extra dodge away, but does he actually throw it this time? And he got it that time. Well, he's gone. You're not seeing him anytime soon today. Come on. That's a long way. Thank you, cameraman. Would you like to actually pay attention? Would you like to try that again, lad? Ah, he made it that time. Well done. See how he's funny when the Elves fail something on a basic one? Ah, there's a double skull. Is he just... Well, It's an easy score. That's done. Yeah, enough. Something like that, craving to drive away in that nondescript van. You know. Hello, children. Chaos Games not till later this week. Anyway, floofs. It's all gone wrong, hasn't it? You've just got the one turn. Well, it's either you go to the creative sidestep, don't get me wrong. Team's perfectly capable of doing it. In both teams, perfectly capable, mind you. It could also be a riot, or it could just all go wrong. Well, and of course, as all you paying attention here, yeah, turn 16. Gee, notice something about the Diamond Dogs. There's no one dead yet. Wait for it. There's hope still. Come on. You're going to do something right. There we go. There's the kick away. What is our result today? Well, the fans have decided, well, they're going to take this into their own bloody hands. I absolutely agree with that one. As you saw it there, it's a stun and a KO. And, well, the fans are doing their best for you, lad. There it is! Finally! And the crowd goes wild! They finally got him! Ground control to Major Tom. We're no longer receiving your telemetry. Are you sure you turned the thrusters on, or you thrust something in here? That's just way too much information to have graphically today. As you saw it right there, fails the absolutely last one of the throws. And I understand there's some interesting problems and maybe a change-up on the sideline. So there you go. Final result out of the core division is Diamond Dogs find a way, as usual. 2-1, but is traditional. They can't have a full roster, can they? That's just not allowed this year. So there you go. Next time, lads, it'd be a pleasure seeing you there in the playoffs. And Nuffle, bless your dice.